Men are being attacked in their own homes, slapped in their own kitchens, humiliated in public parking lots and shopping malls. And when the police show up, it's the man in handcuffs, not because he was necessarily the aggressor, but because the law was not written with him in mind, sadly.
Beating on men, putting your hands on men. Y'all really think that that's funny? A lot of y'all ain't been beat back.
Beats boys. Huh? Beats that boy.
I'm not the friend that you call when your man is acting up, because I'm going to tell you to put your hands on him.
Just saw a girl hit her boyfriend. It's hard watching others live your dream.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes a man does need to be beat. 2026, men, we get beat.
The way a lot of y'all is normalizing domestic violence is really scary to me.
And somewhere right now is a woman, or I'm going to frame it as a child in a grown woman's body, that is ignorantly laughing about it, posting about it, bragging about it, like putting her hands on a man is something to be proud of.
Beat men.
A lot of men are very audacious.
Because they don't get beaten enough.
Like it's a punchline. It's not a punchline. It's abuse, ladies. It's abuse. And we are going to call it exactly what it is. Violence is violence, period. We are done pretending otherwise. And I wish to God that the law would start adjusting and addressing female violence against men as actively as they address violence against women as a result of men. But we know why, because of the history. Let's move on. Stay with me all the way through, because this one's got me fired up. This topic is bigger than a reaction, so I want to calm down, and it deserves a full conversation. Ooh, family, welcome back. You know, I'm Deborah, and if you're here first time here, I'm Deborah, and this is Family Still Matters. And I want to address the men in our community. If you are a man in a relationship where a woman is putting her hands on you, this video is for you. If you have been told to take it, to be a bigger person, that she cannot really hurt you, this video is for you. And if there's a man watching right now who wants to say a man should just take it, sit down and be quiet.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes a man does need to be beat. Sometimes a man needs to fear his woman, scared at the fact that when he gets home, he's getting a frying pan stuffed up his
That's not strength. That is ignorance dressed up as toughness. Any man who tells another man to accept being hit needs to hand his man card back. Real men do not encourage other men to be punching bags.
You're a little
I'm sorry.
Hey, stop. That's not okay.
I'm sorry. Did I ask you to help me?
No, but I saw you were in harm, so I thought I would help you.
You thought nothing. Look down at my pants. Does it look like I don't want this?
Let me be clear from the start. No man should put his hands on a woman, and no woman should put her hands on a man. Violence in the home, in the public, is a sin against the family, regardless of who commits it. By the time this video is over, you will know how to spot the warning signs early, why staying is a legal trap too many men never see coming, and how to walk away in a way that keeps your life intact. Abuse does not start with a punch. By the time the first blow lands, there have already been 100 moments that whispered, and you did not listen. It starts with a temper that ignites over nothing, a disagreement that explodes into screaming, throwing, breaking things, then the jealousy that suffocates, the control that creeps in until you can't even breathe. Then the shoving, the grabbing, the slapping, the stalking, that gets called playing around. Every time you let it go, every time you say, she calmed down, she didn't mean it, you are telling that relationship what it is allowed to become. You are moving the line, and that line only moves one way. Now, here is something I need to address directly. Some men see an explosive, loud, volatile woman and call her fiery, call her feisty, think that rage is passion. No, that's instability. That's craziness. That's mental illness. And call it fire does not make it beautiful. I'm going to say that again. And calling it fire does not make it beautiful. It makes it dangerous because you don't even recognize it. It does not matter what her background or what culture raised her. A woman who cannot govern her own hands is not a woman you need to build a life with. She's a woman you walk away from before the fire burns everything you have built to the ground. The explosive temper, the jealousy, the controlling behavior, the first time she puts her hands on you, that is not a warning. That is your answer. Most men who stay in violent relationships think that the worst thing that can happen is getting hurt. They're wrong. The worst thing is getting arrested for defending yourself. Let that sink in. When law enforcement responds to a domestic call, the man is most likely going to be the one going into custody. It does not matter if she started it. It does not matter if you have marks all over your body. The moment that call is made, you are the one most likely to leave in cuffs. And the defense of she hit me first is not the protection men think it is once you're standing before a judge.
Society has got a long way to go, and I think that there are probably a lot of men out there who are suffering in silence and are too ashamed.
I was almost 6 foot tall. My wife was 5'4", and if I went and told anybody that my wife was assaulting me, they wouldn't believe me.
What do the women that beat men look like?
She was just beating my like 10 minutes ago.
What do the women that beat men look like?
I show you. Hi, baby, I love you.
Oh.
Like that.
I heard an account from a content creator called Mediocre Tutorial Reviews about a father having a peaceful lunch with his 3 sons and his partner and his new partner. Their mother arrived in rage, screaming, cursing, hitting this man hard and violently in front of his children, calling him things no child should ever hear said about their father. He had to physically restrain her just to stop the assault. And then she grabbed those boys and dragged them away mid-chaos. That's not a mother acting out of love. A mother who loves her children does not weaponize them. She does not make them witness to her violence and drag them away from their father screaming. That is control. When a woman cannot have her way, when a man moves on and finds peace, some women would rather burn everything down than watch them have it. If you are in that situation, you cannot fight chaos with emotion. You fight it with documentation and legal counsel. Every incident recorded, every witness noted, every pattern placed in front of an attorney. Your record, your career, your right to your children, all of it is on the line. Document everything, lawyer up. There is no version of a violent relationship that heals itself while you stay inside of it. None. The only move that saves you is leaving, completely, permanently, and without negotiation. The first time she puts her hands on you is the last day of that relationship. Not a discussion, not a second chance, not one more conversation, because the apology and the tears are not the end of the pattern, they're part of it. Now, hear this carefully, because this is where lives are saved or lost. If you plan to leave, move in silence. Do not announce it. Do not threaten it. Do not say goodbye. Plan quietly. Execute quietly. No forwarding address. No final phone call. No trail that leads back to where you're going. You are here and then you are gone. You men know how to do a disappearing act. Do it. Too many people are dead because they believe someone who claimed to love them would let them leave in peace. What you thought was love was never love. It was control. It was possession. It was someone who decided that if they could not have you, nobody would. And they meant it. They meant it. Move with precision, move with purpose, and once you are out, stay out. Your life is worth more than your feelings about how you leave. 3 things brought me to this video. Watching Korean drama with my son, a good story. And he told me he could not finish it because watching men absorb being hit like it was their duty was difficult to sit through. I understood exactly what he meant. Then I came across the historical breakdown on domestic violence by a young woman, another content creator on YouTube, Janae Daniels, and I'll link it below, that gave real context to how we got here today. And then that account from MTR about the father at lunch with his sons, that story stayed with me because that man is not an exception. He is a picture of what too many men are living every single day. Violence has no place in our homes, not from men, not from women, not toward children. When we normalize it, when we watch it and look away, we teach the next generation that this is what love looks like, and that's not love. It is not. Love does not leave marks. Love does not require you to brace yourself and walk around on eggshells. Keep your hands to yourself. And if the person beside you cannot do the same, that is not a relationship. That is a sentence. And you do not have time to serve it. On this channel, we talk about family, we talk about faith, culture, and we talk about real things that are happening. We have real conversations too many people are afraid to have. And I have those conversations because deep in my heart, family still matters, and it always will. And the health and safety of our homes matter more than our comfort in staying silent. If you or someone you know is in a violent relationship and needs help right now, please reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, which is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can call or text 1-800-799-SAFE, SAFE. That is 1-800-799-7233. You can also text START to 88788 or chat privately at the hotline org. All calls are free and confidential. If this video moved you, please like it and share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a thoughtful comment below. This conversation needs to keep going. Again, I'm Deborah. This is Family Still Matters, and safety of our homes matters too. May God continue to richly bless you. God bless.